Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai. Today I'm going to be reacting to Chainsaw Man, chapter 178. But before that, let's talk a little bit about 177. So, in page 4, uh, like clearly, we can see in the first panel of Yoru looking at her hands. Like, she doesn't even need to say anything. But like, it's pretty clear that she's definitely looking at this and being like, oh wow, I really did do that, huh? Like, as long as I'm still alive, uh, tank and gun, as far as we know, only the parts that she got out from those specific places will stay as her arms and will not uh, be, living beings with their own thoughts. So yeah, you can tell that this genuinely, uh, I don't know if hurt is the right word, uh, but you can tell that she's definitely feeling some kind of way about doing this. And then she says, tank, gun, both were created out of war, meaning herself. They fought for me as my kin, as symbols of my horrors. And while she says that, she still has a face that really tells. Uh, that she doesn't actually like that she did this, but it's all for her ultimate goal. Like, I'm just, I'm dwelling on this because regardless of what she says later, I do think that she's lying to herself somewhat. Like, she definitely didn't want to do this. But then she tries to act like she doesn't care at all. Like, oh yeah, this was almost like, oh yeah, this was always a plan, like, sure. And I do wonder if Asa can tell, even just a little bit. But I think she's mostly just being like, wow, Yoda, you really did that, huh? Because she's the only one who knows how Yoda felt about those devils. And then she says, killing the Black Chainsaw Man will help grant Denji's wish, right? Still trying to reassure herself that she's on the right path. And Yoru just says, yeah, that's what Famine said. But the look that Asa gives is like, yeah, that doesn't make me feel better about this. So then, yeah, she's like, okay, well, are you okay with this, Yoru? With turning your friends, the devils born from you, into weapons? And I mean, what's done is done, right? But I guess she just wants confirmation for herself that Yoru has still, some kind of uh, affection for beings that she would call children. Or at the very least, that she respected their autonomy in some way, at least. Like, I feel like if Yoru had said, like, no, I'm not okay with this, but it's something that I felt had to be done, I feel like the way that Asa would look at her would be different. But yeah, we have the big rectangular panel where we just see Yoru from the side. but we don't get to see her mouth or her eyes. But I feel it feels pretty obvious that it is because uh, she's trying to hide her emotions. And obviously the answer to that question would be a no. But she can't really get herself to really go down that line of thinking. Otherwise, if she starts regretting this, then everything that she's been working towards will come crumbling. Very similarly to Asa wanting to be sure that all of this, or rather, just killing the Black Chainsaw Man will grant Denji's wish, is very, like, the way that Yoru responds to that. I feel like it's very similar to why Asa is asking that. To reassure herself that everything has been worth it. Otherwise, it'll all be pointless. And then she won't be able to deal with that. So she just has to swallow down any kind of negative feelings about it. And just pretend like, oh yeah, children are their parents' property, right? And of course, I mean, she did do that. So, like, I'm not saying that what she's saying doesn't doesn't really like doesn't really isn't really in agreement with what she did. It is really, regardless of what her feelings are. But I still think that the reason she is saying this is because she doesn't want to deal with the fact that she feels bad about it. And if she starts feeling bad about it, then, all of these things will keep, going down like a road domino. Like, well, if I feel bad, then should I have done this? Should I keep going down this path? Is this all really worth it? So, yeah. But, I'm sure that Asa is taking it as in face value just from how big her reaction is in the page. And like I said, I mean, Yoru's actions do kinda help with that notion that she does think that. And I do think, like, to a point she does. Otherwise, that wouldn't have even crossed her mind of doing that. But at the end of the day, she's still a devil. Even if she cares for someone, she'd still see them as... Oh, you know what? No, let me correct that. She's still a devil that was, that grew as a devil. She's no Nayuta or power. Because, like, as we've seen, then devils can change depending on, the kind of people that they're around and the experiences that they have with them. But Yoru is not going to be one of them. We already know. But yeah, I also think that this goes to the theme of Makima and Denji as well. But yeah, then we see Pochita appear. Yoru tries to provoke him. I mean, I say try, right? But that's no strategy. I'm pretty sure she does feel all that. But he pays her no mind and completely ignores her, which is interesting. At least when although Makima asked for help, that's why he killed her at first. But yeah, I don't think Pochita ever actually seriously tried to kill Makima. And as we find out later, is because he felt, I don't know, pity, sympathy for her. So maybe it's something along those lines with Yoru. Like he knows what Yoru is missing, and if she had them in the past, then she would have turned out very differently. But uh, she stays yelling at nothing. So he goes to a blood drive because he's missing some limbs. The lady that's there runs away. And I just love this. For one, the panel with Pochita just holding the sign while desperately being like, oh, please give me blood, is like one of the cutest panels of Pochita in this form. Actually, no, straight up the cutest panel of him in this form. But I think it's also important to note that he could have easily just stolen some blood, but he's making the conscious decision of waiting until someone willingly gives their blood to him. So, Pochita, alongside with Tenji, my king, he knows and respects consent, which really like contrasts him with someone like Yoru. And I was gonna say something about this and I forgot. But yeah, it does seem like since he's doing this, it seems like the whole time, Pochita has been doing all of this consciously. He's not just, a beast rampaging just because. Everything that he's been doing, there's a reason for it. So yeah, that's why I think he's had Yoru, he's left her alive for a reason. Plus, Asa is in her body. And Pochita knows that Denji has some very complicated feelings towards her. So he's keeping her alive probably because he knows something about Yoru, but also because he knows that Denji cared for her, for Asa. But yeah, then we see just people losing fingers in America, specifically Texas. 400,000 people. Oh, no. Yeah, 400,000 people out of the 3 million members. 3.5. I guess she just, I don't know what it is. I guess she's like taking a payment to make a new weapon. After all, if gun is for children, then surely a pistol, it's, free reign for her. That's crazy though. And then we see the last, the penultimate page, with Yoru and the Statue of Liberty basically doing the same pose, which, yeah. Yeah, the land of freedom is truly the land born out of war, who benefits and profits off of war the most. I think that's the reading I'm gonna stick with for now in regards to the symbolism of here. And then we see um, the Statue of Liberty get scratched somehow. I don't know how Yori does it, but I guess she has enough power now. And something actually might come out of the statue. There might be a devil there. Who knows? But I guess we're going to see next chapter. So yeah, I honestly, in this world, very freaking risky that people would even try to be in an association for something associated to guns. But that just goes to show how people just do not care, even here. But I mean, hell, you could probably be in like a book club, and I don't know, maybe the book devil could take advantage of that. So I guess you really are signing your rights into any kind of organization. Or not even organization, like remember, like Makima literally had a contract with the Prime Minister of Japan. Like literally, you being a citizen of Japan just made you liable to be hit with like a illness or like, you know, a very bad fate if Makima died. Or yeah, so you literally it goes to show you cannot live in peace here. Just anyone can take advantage of it. Specifically, mostly, mainly, the government and the devils, or rather, you know, what it says about the subject that the devil embodies. Okay, then. Let's get into 178. Okay, so first page, first panel, we see three people, a guy pointing his fingers up. Then we see some like rubble. Wow! Title is Gun Goddess. What? The whole head of the Statue of Liberty just got destroyed and fell down. Oh, and yo, the panel of just three people still pointing up. Like, yeah, this is a freaking big deal. This is the oh man. I'm gonna think harder on what the social commentary is in regards to the Statue of Liberty getting completely destroyed by war. Oh. Oh my god, look at that. What is that? Is that a... that has to be a devil. But what? Was it really residing inside the Statue of Liberty? Like actually? Because it looks almost bigger than it. Yo. Wow. Oh my god. Page 3 is also just another big panel of it. It looks like it's holding a kind of a type of gun. Maybe like a I don't know. Sniper rifle maybe? You know, because long distance and Yoda wants it to make it all the way to Japan, where Pochita is. That's kind of crazy. That's pretty crazy. What devil is this? I'm just curious. Obviously, we know it's a type of gun. I just want to know the specificity. But yeah, oh boy, that's so America though. Hiding such a devil inside the Statue of Liberty. Oh boy. Yeah, Oh Fujimoto. Oh, bang! Oh shit! We see a finger fall, and then a big ass bullet go through the ocean, or rather, above the ocean. We see an apartment building, and then we see Pochita as the bullet is heading right towards him. Oh, yo! Look at the destruction. Been a minute since we got a double page spread where it's just a literally just landscape. This is giving me flashbacks to like the Falling Devil arc, but even more so. Like this is, I feel like in another scale. Oh, Yoru's pointing towards something, but she looks confused. What? She's sweating. Yo, did that not do anything to Pochita? That would be kind of funny. She's literally like, and Asa is looking. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute! I just realized. The first panel we see Yoru, then the next panel is Asa. So she gets the body back. That's how freaked out Yoru is. But even then, Asa is still pointing at whatever Yoru was looking at. And then Yoru is just, in the passenger seat right now. Well, okay, giant hand? I'm guessing that's just, perspective, making Asayoru's arm looking hella huge. There's a big ass hole where there used to be this massive buildings. Just the destruction, like you see all the smoke and the like. It looks like fire too. Okay. Yeah, okay, this is a very action heavy chapter. How? How could I forget? Okay, so this is Asa's internal thoughts. So, okay. I mean, from what we know, when Asa gets like freaked out and just really like, very out of control with her emotions, Yoru can take over. But we didn't know it was the other way around. But here it looks like Asa is the one freaking out. I mean, I understand why Asa is freaking out. I'm guessing she means like, how could I forget that, Yoru is the war devil. She is capable of this kind of destruction. But like, why did Yoru get freaked out? Yoru is a devil. And Yoru just laughing her ass off. Alright. I mean, yeah, this part this part for the chorus for a devil. I don't know, it's just like, yeah, duh. I feel like this would have been a lot more impactful for something like 168. But I guess, the high scale destruction is definitely not something a human can do. Even hybrids. We haven't released, I guess, Rese, but Rese had the help of the Typhoon Devil. But yeah, usually this kind of scale is really just something devils are capable of on their own. Like obviously, uh, nuclear bombs exist, but a human cannot do that with just their finger. Okay, next page is just a bunch of buildings collapsing. Oh wow, is that Pochita's torso and head? Oh, my boy's looking so rough. Oh, yep, that really does seem to be him. Shit. Now what? Because it's like, okay, well, we needed someone uh, to, stop Pochita from keep on eating devils. But I also don't want Yoda to win, obviously. So now what? Since we've seen now that Pochita doesn't want to take people's blood without permission. What? I'll save you, Chainsaw Man. Oh, is that the aging devil? Okay, that's cool of them. Very, very, very helpful. Thank you, thank you. Yay, someone gave Pochita blood willingly. I did not expect it to be the devil that was uh being contracted to fight against him. But hey, we'll take the help. Also, yeah, it's very rare to have someone be like, "I'll save you," instead of "Please help me, Chainsaw Man." Eat my legs? What? I guess the blood is not enough for him to fully regenerate? Then my arms, my lower half, my upper half, my organs. Save my head for last. Wait, what? Wait, does the aging devil... Uh, but... But... okay. So what I'm assuming is that they want Pochita to completely eat them whole. But that would mean, of course, if he eats the aging devil, he'll erase aging. And that was the deal that aging devil was making with the government. But we did not see any confirmation of children being killed. So is this outside of the deal? Is this not because of the deal? Is this just the aging devil's will? Okay. Oh, never mind. My contract dictates that children will die with each bite you take of me. Isn't it romantic? You understand, don't you, Chainsaw Man? Now that Pochita has heard it, will he do it or will he refuse to? So yeah, I was like, okay. If eating aging isn't necessary to fully regenerate, I think there's a chance that Pochita won't do it. But I feel like he might. Oh shit. Now eat up. And the last panel is like we still see the bunch of rubble around this too. But we also see like a glimpse of like a soldier leading children to what I assume is their death. Man, that's so messed up. Uh, but it's like, how is this connected? Meaning, like, even if Pochita doesn't eat aging, will all of those kids still die? Regardless, though. I don't want Pochita to do it. I mean, surely it should be enough with just drinking the blood. He doesn't have to. I feel like this is a very pivotal decision for Pochita to make. I feel like if he does go through with it, he, like, the public safety will see Pochita as their dog. I mean, it won't make it true, but they'll definitely keep trying to make him a guinea pig when with all the devils that they plan to erase. But yeah, this was an action heavy chapter, but it also had uh, some very important things going on in it. Like the last part with aging, telling Pochita to eat it. Then the Asa and Yoru moment. Just, kind of going back to how they used to be when they first met. Like, Asa getting, like, oh, right. Like, all this time, being stuck with Yoru really has skewed my perception of what she can and can't do. And yeah, that's definitely something only a devil can do. But I do think it's this might be the first time we see Yoru laugh this maniacally. I mean, this is the first time we see her like, really cause a glimpse of what her stake name is. As a devil. War. So, sure, makes sense that she'd find glee in it. But also, she was really capable of very much injuring Pochita to a fatal degree. But hey, that's you could call her overconfident, but it sure does seem like her not being very smart, with her just taking that moment to laugh instead of just acting fast and chasing him. But I guess Yoru has waited a long time for this moment, so I guess she's just savoring it. But I'm hoping that'll bite her in the behind later. And yeah, that the beginning with the Statue of Liberty holding some kind of like sniping devil. That I love that. I love that. What it for the symbolism. But yeah, I think that's gonna be everything for this chapter. And yeah, this if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Till next time, see ya.